The Guinness Book of World Records lists the Commodore 64 as the best-selling single computer model ever. The computer featured 64 kilobytes of memory, a lot back for 1982, a huge index of games, a sophisticated sound chip, and a relatively parent-friendly price of $595. Considered a relic now, but a lot of people back then, this was when computers meant a lot, and this was kind of the beginning of gaming, of personal computing. This really led the way. So there's a lot of nostalgia here. Some of the most popular games it was known for was Boulder Dash, Ghostbusters, and the Great Gianna Sisters. RetroPieCases.com, that's P-I, not P-I-E, RetroPieCases.com. Steven over there hooked me up with some of his retro cases, and so today we're going to have a look at them. We have two Commodore 64 cases, and just right off the bat you could tell that there's a lot of attention to detail here. All 3D printed, really nice cases. So the first one, let's look at the Pi 3 case. So as you can see, there's a little positive negative cable hanging out. That's for the working LED. Sticker says RetroPieCases.com. You got the power, you got the keys printed out. Underneath you got all the aeration here. On the back you have your ports, you have your micro SD, and then you have the hole here. The Pi just fits right in there. It's got little tabs, perfect fit. And you have the LED here. As you can see, it's glued in on the inside. You could strap tie this. I'm not going to strap tie it for now. And then you have the cover. So the side will look something like that once it's all completed. You could also put something like this in it. Next up, while we're talking about the Commodore 64, we have the Retro Pi Cases Pi Zero version. Very similar design, except this time there is no power LED. You just get the a sticker that says power with a little red dot. You get the same smaller sticker, RetroPieCase.com, the Commodore logo 64, has a little Raspberry Pi logo there as well. Get the same key configuration. Keys are much smaller. You have a spot for your camera port if you want to put a camera on there. You have your micro USBs, and then you have your mini HDMI port. It's definitely perforated there on the bottom for some extra cooling. And then on the side here, you have the spot for your micro SD. So these are snap fit, just like the other one. It just kind of sits in there. I mean, it could fall out. Once you have, for example, like your cables coming out of it, it's not going to come out at all. If you want, you can definitely put one of these in here. Otherwise, you have your ports in the back, which is nice. It's nice to have the ports running backwards. You have a micro SD slot, nice attention to detail, perfect 3D printing. I mean, this is really premium 3D printing. I don't know if this does justice, but it's beautiful. As you can see, a lot of details. Raspberry Pi Zero, there's the inside. That's before. And then the Raspberry Pi just sits right in there. And then the case just goes right on top. And there you go, you got yourself a little mini computer. And we have a bonus for you, the Retro Amiga. Known for its gaming, produced later in the 80s, around 1985. Another really cool case, and it's got a flat surface here, which is nice. You can put things on top. A lot of ventilation there as well. You've got a spot for your camera port. You have a spot for your micro SD. You have a spot for all your display ports. Again, it's nice that the display ports go out the back. They don't go out the side. And then you have your controllers here on the left. This one doesn't have any kind of LED, and it doesn't have any kind of guard here, but that's totally fine. Most cases do not. So you open it up, there's the top. It's a really solid case. Like, you will not break this case. You would have to literally stomp on this case to break it. So as far as fragileness goes, this is very well produced, very thick plastic. You can see it says Retro Amiga on there. Very nice. We wanted to put a Pi in there really easy. It just goes on really easily, just goes right on the top there. And then the lid goes on top. This is what it looks like. I'm running Nacho's image, which comes with Commodore 64. So, thought it was appropriate. There you go, with the LED working and everything. Cool little case. Was that good or bad? How about this music though? Oh no! Think I could speedrun this game? Made it! It's a lobster. How is this not Mario Brothers? Get wrecked, kid. Oh man! So there you have it, Commodore 64, a lot of great classic games, especially the great Gina Sisters. Go ahead and check that one out. It's a good one. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a like. Check out retropiecases.com. Thanks, Steven, for sending these out. Really appreciate it. Super nice cases. I'm definitely going to be giving one of these away in my next giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you could, and we'll see you guys on the next one.